Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they finna show up.
Bro, hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. You dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's finna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs. Shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof.
All right, guys, welcome back with another wild update. Yo Gotti has once again found himself in the middle of major drama, and this time it's connected to the tragic death of FastCash C Money. Things have gotten intense after Wack 100 went live on Instagram and made a bold statement that shook the internet. During his live, Wack didn't hold back. He said straight up, "Say your prayers. The next goal is you," directly mentioning Yo by name. That single line spread like wildfire across social media, sparking a wave of speculation among fans and bloggers. Some believe Wack was just throwing shade, while others think he was sending out a deeper warning about something serious happening behind the scenes. According to reports, police have now discovered new and significant evidence in the FastCash C Money case, and insiders claim it could potentially connect Yo Gotti or someone from his circle to the situation. C Money, who was tragically killed just before officially signing to Yo's CMG label, had been making major waves in the Memphis rap scene, and fans are now questioning whether his death was tied to label politics, street beef, or industry tension. Sources close to the investigation say this new evidence could lead to shocking developments soon. Meanwhile, social media is in chaos, with mixed reactions flooding the internet. Some people are calling Wack 100 out for trying to stir up drama and chase clout off another man's tragedy, while others believe he knows something the public doesn't, and that his "next goal is you" message was actually a warning. There's also talk that Wack wasn't threatening Yo directly, but rather hinting that C Money's crew might be planning to retaliate. Since Wack never explained exactly what he meant, the entire hip-hop community is left guessing, and fans fear this could spiral into another dangerous cycle of revenge if things don't calm down soon. As of now, there's no official confirmation that Yo Gotti has been charged or found guilty in connection to the case, but with police reportedly reviewing new evidence and the streets buzzing louder than ever, this story is far from over. Once again, the rap game finds itself trapped between fame, loyalty, and the darker side of success.
Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they finna show up.
Bro, hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. You dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's finna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs. Shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof.
Memphis police have come forward and confirmed the heartbreaking news. Courtney Smith, better known in the streets as FastCash C Money, was shot and killed just after midnight on August 10th near Macaulay Drive and Macaulay Cove. He was only 27 years old, a young king in the Memphis rap game who was grinding hard and finally starting to shine beyond the city limits. Neighbors reported hearing gunshots echoing through the night, and when officers arrived, they found him lying beside a parked car. Medics tried to save him, but it was too late. The scene was flooded with blue lights reflecting off nearby houses as detectives went door to door, checking cameras and questioning anyone who might have seen something. While the motive hasn't been confirmed, everyone in Memphis knows this wasn't random. By Friday evening, the community gathered in full force to honor him. Raleigh Springs Skate Park turned into a massive memorial site, filled with friends, family, local artists, and fans who had supported C Money from day one. People shared stories about his grind, his passion, and how he was on the verge of putting Memphis even deeper on the map. At 7 p.m., hundreds of balloons were released into the sky as his music played loudly through speakers. The air filled with color, emotion, and love as people cried, threw up hand signs, and promised to keep his name alive. It wasn't just a vigil, it was a statement, Memphis style, that the streets never forget their own. But the peace didn't last long. Right after the balloon release ended, MPD dropped a bombshell. The same group of men involved in a wild police chase and crash later that night were first spotted leaving that very memorial in a suspicious-looking car. When officers tried to pull them over on Austin P. Highway, the driver refused to stop, sparking a full-on citywide chase with sirens echoing across Memphis until it finally ended near the airport. The vehicle crashed, injuring 2 innocent bystanders who were rushed to the hospital, and 3 men from the car were taken into custody. Now, the streets are buzzing with speculation. Detectives haven't officially linked those men to C Money's murder yet, but everyone's side-eyeing the timing. Leaving the balloon release, running from police, and crashing out in the same night feels too close to be a coincidence. C Money's friends and family are demanding answers while federal and local investigators dig deeper. The entire city is watching closely, wondering if this chase could be the first major break in a case that has the whole rap community holding its breath. Despite all the talk circulating on social media about Yo Gotti being connected to the death of FastCash C Money, there's still no solid evidence linking him to the shooting. The streets keep whispering, but police haven't released a single piece of proof to support those claims, making it seem more like rumor than reality. Still, that hasn't stopped the chatter from taking over timelines and barbershops all across Memphis and beyond, with everyone having an opinion. Some people swear they know what really happened, while others say folks are just reaching for drama because of the old beef between Gotti and Young Dolph. Either way, the speculation is running wild, and it's getting harder to separate facts from internet smoke. C Money's rise was fast and powerful. He was independent, making waves across Memphis without any major label backing. That kind of grind makes people nervous, especially in a city where rap isn't just music, it's politics, territory, and survival. His name was buzzing everywhere, clubs, corners, and airwaves, and everyone felt like he was next up to put Memphis on the map in a big way. So when word spread that he'd been killed, people immediately started looking for someone powerful to blame. Because of Gotti's history with Dolph and the long-standing drama in Memphis rap circles, his name was pulled into the conversation almost instantly. Some fans believe it makes sense, pointing to the old CMG versus paper route beef and how Memphis has lost too many young artists to gun violence fueled by rivalries and pride. But others argue it's all just conspiracy with no proof. Even local DJs and promoters have spoken out, calling the accusations reckless and dangerous, reminding people that spreading unverified claims like this can lead to real-life consequences, especially when tensions are already high after losing another hometown artist. Detectives working the case haven't found anything linking Yo Gotti or his crew to the murder. Instead, their focus remains on the suspects from the balloon release chase, the 3 men caught after the high-speed pursuit near the airport. Investigators are still digging through phone records, surveillance footage, and possible witnesses to piece together what really happened the night C Money was killed. Meanwhile, Yo Gotti hasn't made any public comments about the accusations, likely because he knows responding would only add more fuel to the fire. Fans of both C Money and Dolph continue to watch closely, waiting for real updates, while social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok keep the rumors spinning, with users posting old pictures and videos trying to build their own timelines. But so far, it's all just noise. Memphis police have repeated the same thing. The investigation is ongoing, but there's no evidence connecting Yo Gotti or anyone from CMG to the crime. And that's the real bottom line. Until the police or courts present hard facts, it's all talk, and street rumors, no matter how loud, don't hold up without proof. For now, Yo Gotti's name remains just part of the rumor mill, while detectives chase real leads and the city waits for justice. The case is still wide open and could take months before any final word comes out. So what do y'all think about all this? Is it just internet smoke or something deeper? Either way, one thing's clear. Memphis lost another rising star, and the streets are hungry for answers. Rest in peace to FastCash C Money. His grind and his music will live on, and eventually the truth will come to light. Thanks for rocking with me through this update, and as always, keep your ears to the streets, stay safe, and stay locked in for the next drop, because we'll keep you posted when the facts finally land.
Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they coming. Show
bro. Hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. Shoot dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's gonna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They're gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs, shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof.